The level of crisis in Manchester has risen massively, I think. Maybe 9 months ago, I remember stepping off the train at Victoria Station and walking through, and I literally couldn't believe how many people I saw rough sleeping on the streets. There was a person there, there was a person there, there was a person there. I literally couldn't believe it. I'm Graham. So I was born in Manchester, raised in Ardwick, a family of 7, and I remember quite fondly my childhood, even though it was fraught with sort of difficulties and challenges. I remember growing up being an absolute joy. It was a colourful lifestyle. I didn't attend school much after the 3rd year. I was a dad by the time I was 14, got the 8 children now, and I think it's about 9 grandchildren. I don't see them all. My eldest died 2 years ago, so that was difficult. I was homeless as a family at one point due to a house fire, and then with the relationship breakup, I then became street homeless. So I basically left the house that day, and I came into city centre Manchester and drank myself to sleep. I woke up, carried on drinking, fell asleep again, and literally, I remember within about 10 days, that was me. I was on the streets, sleeping rough. I couldn't see a way back. I wasn't making good decisions for myself. This mindset starts to take over, where I started to believe I deserved this. This is where I deserved to be. The more pain, the more sadness, bring it on. So I developed, that's a dangerous mindset, and that's a dangerous place to be. I was in a hostel for 2 years, and I actually became suicidal at one point, and I remember pacing up and down this little room for about a week, considering this and crying all the time, and I remember going to sleep crying, waking up crying. I was devastated. And my caseworker sort of stayed to me and said, right, as part of a get well plan which I'd signed up for to get into the hostel, she wanted me to come and volunteer at the mustard tree. I wasn't looking after myself. I must have stunk to high heaven, and in all fairness, I was probably severely depressed. Life is very different now. I'm part of the senior management team here at Mustard Tree. I don't look back too much about where I've come from and how it's gone, because I tried a lot of times on my own to do things and it never really worked. So ending up here at Mustard Tree, for instance, and being given the love and the care, and I suppose the forgiveness. People should give, because as a community and a society, we should care for people who are either less fortunate than us or have not had the opportunities that perhaps we've had. It's a measure of how we are as a society, and it's right to care for people that need support. What the Mayor in Greater Manchester is doing is making a huge difference. A bed every night is massively important, and in terms of just getting people off the streets, night after night, it's massively important, and it's making a big difference.